Hi everyone, and we're back with Game 2 of the Twilight Princess LavaDash Tournament 2023 losers bracket finals between Jay's and Skyreon. Jay's took Game 1. We'll see if he takes Game 2 for Game 3. And I'll hand it back to Simikins and Glovers.
Thank you. So yeah, Jay's, I assume most of you are here from the first race. If you're not, if you didn't see it, Jay's finished out with 58.59. And Skyreon with a 1 hour and 32 second run. I think that might be his first run above the 1 hour mark.
Yeah, I believe it is. So, well, hopefully we'll see a better race. He's got the very, very good file names, Jeez is and Awesome, where Jeez is not sporting any sort of camaraderie, it looks like, just earn 2.
Now he is.
Hold on, do I need to
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'm saving my
and get your channel points in for the prediction. Who will win and go on to the grand finals? Jeez, who is up 1 game, or Sky, who is down a game in this best of 3, and we already have points on Sky, so fair enough. Let's not see a repeat of Bit this time. Or the gate, actually. Let's not see a repeat of the gate. That was just kind of painful to see, like, 6 bonks from both of them. It was tied, so it was fine, but... both of them getting through first try. Very nice. And they both got bit, unless they did something weird with their controllers.
Much better start.
Much better.
Yeah, so best of 3. That means that first race, I think, is like a good warm-up for both of them.
Yeah, that it is. It was a warm-up. And now anything can happen, and hopefully we'll see a much better race from the two. Obviously, we were tied for quite a while, but if we see a much cleaner race, then that would be very fun to watch, I would say.
Yeah,
it's already fun to watch.
Because they both had some mistakes. This one, I hope we have a close race, because they're both playing out in lines.
Exactly. Double 56, maybe even a 55, followed by 56.
Well,
who knows?
I doubt we'll be seeing 55 in any of these races, but we have seen 156 in the grand final, not grand final, the winners finals from Nimzo. Probably seems that way, by the way.
Yeah.
Goron does have a 56 PB. G's sitting on 57.31, I think it is. So,
I believe that's correct, yeah. So, we'll see. And Sky has a 56.39. So there's about a minute's difference there, but it's very hard to play consistently in this category. Just because of how dense it is with major time loss possibilities. Makes for an interesting race, though. So something we didn't highlight last time that you can see a bit more clearly here. G is going for camera manip to reduce lag where Sky is just rolling. It would be a bit more noticeable if they were synced the difference, but you can tell that G's got through that room a little bit faster than Sky did.
Chisai no Kagi.
I do not speak Japanese, but I can try to read the Spanish. We've got objetos. They do not pronounce J's in Spanish. Yeah, rodar.
Interestingly, even while rolling, that can't be right. No, it is. The A button says attack in Japanese.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he targeted and the text didn't change at all. Maybe the roll is your roll attack, who knows?
I mean, with Iron Boots on, it can be
Yeah.
a fighting strategy. Bit of trouble on those Bokoblins.
Alright.
And we have a 7-second lead for G's.
And now, these text boxes are for your speed readers. Alright, now in chat, could everybody tell me what Russell just said to Link, please?
Zelda sword visit.
Oh yeah, I think it's something like, oh hey, yeah, we've just finished a sword and we're going to deliver it to the castle tomorrow, ha ha ha, or something like that. But now we're going to get to see more B, which is much more interesting than whatever the plot is. Haha, it says B on Jesus' screen.
Ha ha ha, funny.
It's funny because that's an animal. Are insects animals?
I'm not going to get into these arguments on a Zelda speedrun race.
Fair enough.
No, but...
Yeah, I don't think they are.
Rough goats for G's. Sky takes the lead.
Yeah, and it's the opposite of what happened last time, except with the failed bit, we just didn't really notice. Sky going for lantern strats, adopting that from the Hundo record holder, Bewildebeest. So we'll see if those lantern strats pay off in the long run.
They're dead synced, even in their rolls.
Yeah, that's very fun. That's fun to see. I like that. And we're coming up on, oddly enough, my favorite part of any Twilight Princess run, Sewers 1. I like Sewers. It's cozy.
I'm a fan as well. Though, cozy is definitely not the vibe I need right now, while I try and stay awake.
Did you go and get tea?
I did. No, I didn't get tea. I had tea in the first race. I've just got some water now.
Oh. Well, I hope that chat got their own tea, or water, or whatever they wanted to go and get. And frankly, if you're drinking Mountain Dew, sure.
They both got Box Breaker in sync.
We're gonna see... So one thing that I notice a lot of variance on is coming up here. There are some runners who B-attack and side hop, some runners who B-attack and jump attack, and some runners who B-attack and run off the edge. And it's something that I've always noticed. It is different, but I've never seen anyone care about the difference, because it doesn't seem to matter much. But it's always a fun little spot.
Movement preference, and it's kind of more about what you're comfortable doing.
Oh, definitely. The side hop looks the coolest, so that's what I do naturally, but cool is also preference-based, so if you think something lame like jumping off of a ledge is cool, go right ahead.
I do.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first, folks. We're gonna see Midna TD?
Far away. Yes. Only from G's, though.
Ooh. So we're gonna get to the highlight of the amount of time save on Midna TD, which is not something that I think I've never seen that in real time until right now.
I think Skyreon failed? Yeah. Bit too far left. That looks like it worked though. No!
Ooh,
what?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, normally if you fail, it's safer to just, like, jump down and eat the text. But that's pretty rough.
I don't think I've seen it fail twice where rocks fell both times and still not work. But that's just how it goes. Sometimes people think that it's a specific rock or something. But I don't think it is. I think it's just a trigger that has nothing to do with the rocks.
You know, normally you want to, like, slide against the, like, white part of the ledge on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, pulling ahead.
Yeah. And luckily no one taking a dive into the void. Well, I guess that's not necessarily the case. Sky can still do that.
So good, geez.
Please don't do
Turn
that,
around,
Sky.
go back.
Yeah, go back. Just go back. Do map glitch and jump into the void on the load zone. I don't even think there is a...
I don't know how he would be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's just a back of that load zone.
Right, G's now will be aiming to redeem himself in that first race. Obviously he won it, but that's the thing with races. It doesn't matter how good your run is. It's more about as long as it's faster than the other person. But a fail on Sword and Shield Skip is never a nice feeling, so he'll definitely be well, you never try and fail, but he's definitely going to be trying to make sure he gets through safely this time.
And we've got an 18-second difference, it looks like, between the two.
Nice.
G's setting up Hugo.
Oh, I was really confused. I thought I had... Oh! Very nice.
That? Yeah. Very nice from G's. Redeemed himself. Now, Sky, don't disredeem yourself. That's not a word, but I'm using it anyways.
It is now.
Yep.
Yeah, he could have gone for that with no slide, but goes for a slide instead. Very clean.
And that's just what you have to do in races. You go for what you're comfy with. If you're not comfy with no slides, don't go for the no slide.
Not worth pushing it. That did mean he was a couple seconds slower than G's through there, so the lead widened to about 20 seconds, but heading into Fair and Twilight now. Yeah, annoyingly this Shadow Beast fight forces you to fail before you can get into charge. So, funny thing you can see on Skyreon's side, after killing the first set, no matter where you run to, it always teleports you back to the same spot for this cutscene, but your camera angle is based on where it was aiming before the cutscene, so as long as you just make sure the camera is facing towards Midna, then it'll be facing towards you afterwards. He's again going for that the map pull.
I think he went for it twice, and I think he just got it. Hold on.
I don't think he did.
No,
yeah, no.
He failed it. At least that time he got the quick fail with the item wheel.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sky didn't even have the mini-map open, so if he did go for it, he was going to fail it.
Well, you can open it with the other side of the D-pad if you have mini-map not open.
You can?
Yeah.
Huh. the cursed D-pad left input.
Yeah. So I guess worth
And we
pointing
didn't
out,
really...
you can hardly even realize what's going on here because everyone does it successfully. But this strat here, after talking to Koro, normally after you kill these bugs he would then talk again, but if you turn off sensors like Sky just did and Jeez did earlier, then, well, he can't talk.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that, at least talking with Nimzo, the reason that they're turning on their senses so early like Jeez just did before getting to the gate is it partially, not fully, there's still RNG involved, but partially manipulates the position of the bugs.
Oh, really?
Which is, yeah, that was at least something Nimzo told me the other day. It gets them generally over in the same area, and he personally goes for a charge attack on them, and has had relatively consistent results with it.
Interesting. I wonder, like, that sounds like something that could definitely be true, or could also definitely
Be placebo?
True,
yeah.
But is nothing at all.
Well, it would definitely be something that's worth testing, because those bugs are very annoying.
Yeah.
Or can be.
It's funny too, like, whenever someone asks about them, everyone will chime in with their different take on what the best strat is. It's like, again,
It's true.
just kill them how you want.
And personally, I click through the gate. No, I don't. No one does. It's worth going for. I personally see it as a strat that's worth attempting once and then digging if you fail, so you're not spending an eternity on it. But
I'm a gate clipper in categories where you don't kill the bugs, but I find that because obviously when you clip through, you could just side hop straight into them and they hit you, and it's having to kill them after is not nice. Oh, Skyreon I think could have maybe gone for that, but first to be safe on the cycle. Yeah, and while digging up these bugs can be faster, it is very convenient that voiding out here sets them back up above the... They do try and dig down again, but there's no cutscene to stop you from killing them beforehand. Jeez, again going safe, not opting for the fast EMS, which has caused them issues in previous races. That was a very steep angle, but not bonking.
yeah. Good work from Jeeves. Nice and quick. We'll see how it goes for Sky on EMS number 1.
Wow, the Shadow Beast has given them both amazing RNG to attempt the fast strat both times. Like, it's a tease.
And they're just not having any of it.
Yeah.
Which
It's bait.
I respect them, but also it would be nice to see them go for it. Though, I guess going for it on the first jump isn't the greatest thing, because then you're kind of setting yourself up to have to attempt it another time, or take a little bit of time to get the bug, or to get Jamal over to you.
Yeah, it's
So,
near impossible to go for like a fast position retry if you go for the fast strat on first attempt, but you can like lure him over to the regular spot. But decent positioning for a quick retry. Oh, really not. See if Skyreon can get it. Very slow on killing these Shadow Beasts, but he does try and lure them real close so that he can get as close as possible to the beast again.
and then getting in bad position, so having to...
Yeah, so in that situation, that's where being familiar with the fast strat is nice, because you don't have to lure him back here again.
Ooh, and bonking.
Extremely steep.
And having to readjust again. Will we see that? Nope, that's just not even going to work for the quick.
Yeah, I don't think Skyreon does that at all. So EMS ending up being quite a roadblock. Putting G's a lot further ahead. I wasn't paying attention to the timer though, so I can't tell you exactly how much.
Well, we can get it here on... We can probably time it from this next Skull Kid hit, I suppose.
Yeah, I want to say like 30 seconds or 30, 40 seconds, something like that.
I think it's definitely above 30 seconds.
True, because he was already 20 seconds behind entering Grand Twilight, so that those fails will lose something around 20 or more.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking 45-ish seconds.
Worth noting, those of you on the ZSR stream can't see their splits. G's has none, which is another kind of race strategy. Some people like to, like myself, I don't like to run with splits when doing races, because really it doesn't actually matter. The only thing is, when us commentators are lazy and don't have our own timers going, when we don't have their splits to look at, it can be harder to compare.
That's true. Now, the thing that I personally like to do with my live split during races is I just make a wacky live split where I pick random intervals to... Okay, so we're talking 49 seconds. I just used the second Skull Kid hit there as a frame of reference, so 49 seconds difference.
Nice, so about 30 seconds lost just on EMS there. In a similar position now to, well, actually no, they were close to the last race at this point, but geez, pretty comfy lead actually.
Yeah. Which, good on G's. He'd been practicing for longer than I've been awake. Sky only started practicing when I woke up. And like I said during the last race, he for some reason did Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time as practice. But yeah, both of these runners are very prepared for these races, I think. Since they're both knew that the other one can win pretty easily, they both seem to have been practicing quite a bit beforehand. Which is nice to see. Better than just waking up doing the race and then wondering why you lose 5 minutes.
I feel targeted.
I'm sorry. I was actually talking about myself, but yeah. Good to know we're in a similar company right now. I think that's the expression. I don't know expressions. I don't even work here. I just kind of exist. But
okay.
G's going. We'll get through it just fine. It'll be interesting to see if Sky decides to go for the inverted puzzle. Or mirrored puzzle, as it were. No, I do not work here. Contrary to popular belief, random person on commentary for a Twilight Princess race does not do this as their job. Sky not doing the inverted puzzle. This is actually the hidden puzzle known as the inverted mirrored puzzle, where it looks identical to the normal GameCube one, because it is.
Interesting. Everyone write this down.
Yeah, it will be on the test.
I'm curious actually. Oh, my stream was quite out of sync. But they were 49 seconds apart, they see it at the start of Grove. Can I just not count? What? Ah, no, that's not fair. I was looking at Sky's timer to see Jesus' time, but then my stream resynced, so that's not fair. I should use my own timer. Never mind. I was going to say, what?
Yeah.
How did Sky catch up 25 seconds during just Sacred Grove? The answer is I need to reload the stream. So, see you in a second.
Well, while he reloads the stream, I'll commentate about Link sure is holding a sword on Sky's stream. Wonderful. And Midna's holding the shadow crystal on Jesus. Neat.
Sure is. Yeah, the pacing in these runs can be weird sometimes. It's like fast, 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 long cutscene. Fast, 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 long cutscene.
Yeah, this is an interesting cutscene because it's not a bathroom break because of that one text box at like the 40-something second mark.
Yeah, some people seem to manage anyway though, which is both admirable and somewhat suspicious. I'm like, how are you getting a bathroom break that short? But you know what?
See,
we're not going to think about it. We're going to watch G's head into End of Fair and Twilight.
Yeah, you're free to discuss amongst yourselves about that, but we're busy doing more important cultured things like watching Twilight Princess.
Yeah, introduce yourself to the person next to you.
Maybe time yourself the next time you go to the bathroom, though. I don't know. G's doing whatever that was. Why did the camera pan all the way around? What?
He did the C up transform, but transformed, like pressed Z to transform too early.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen it fully reverse from that, no. G's failing the backflip. And we'll see if Sky gets the backflip.
So did Sky again, like he had those 2 files used up to say G's is awesome? Does that mean he's going to lose time to this save warp again?
He is losing time by saving over the file, yes.
I don't know why he doesn't see a transform there either.
You know, these are good questions. G's is failing to hit the A button.
Inspecting the map closely. No, another 6-flip fail.
Alright, we're 1 for 4 with 6 flips from both of you today. That'll be 5 push-ups each.
During the run. They have to be mashing for bow while doing push-ups.
Exactly. You have to do the push-ups fast enough to mash with your nose.
Wow, really good R&D for G's. So
yeah, this is a good pattern.
Nice fight.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how Sky does.
The strat is so easy, but it always looks cool. The turnaround.
It does. It looks so cool. It's one of those things that it looks way harder than it does. Than it actually is. It's actually very, very simple.
Clean fight for Skyreon as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. I don't know if ZSR had the sound on. Sound is on Jesus. But you can hear like the clink as the arrows bounce off. Well, assuming my stream is correctly synced, the difference is now down.
This game.
Oh, sorry, you're roboting. I think I just talked entirely over you. My bad.
Oh, am I roboting or are you roboting? I'm confused.
Well, I assume if you were roboting for me, it could be either, but regardless. This time G's doing
Hello everybody, we are both robots. I was roboting. That must have been the garage.
You know, I often forget the Shadow is just ignoring Skyreon there. That emote to me is the FG emote. So I was like, my sub expired. I can't post the robot, but it's global. So there you go.
It is a global emote, yeah. So we're at another cozy part of the run. This time, G's getting the basement bug strap properly.
Yeah, it's fun watching them do 2 races back to back because you can compare them, obviously with their opponent, but also with the race that they just did.
Now that said, I would not want to have any percent races back to back because I just don't want to sit here for 6 hours.
No. It's only because this category is so short that we can do that.
Yeah, I don't know. 6 hours is a very long time. I can't imagine sitting down doing a run for just 6 hours. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Definitely not the length of
going for
Hundo.
like 6 hours and 20 minutes as well. That just sounds awful.
Oh yeah. Right, hopefully we see it
through the Marlow Mark bug unscathed this time. Forgot about that last race.
Yep, and hopefully we'll see a clean hotel from him this time. Now this time at the race, G's was behind Sky. So I'm wondering if like G's playing better is to do with his nerves. He did fail the knock thingy, and I don't know what he's doing. And he got hit through the wall. But he didn't take... No, he just collected a tier, so he did take damage.
I had that same thing. What? He didn't take damage? Oh, right. It's like, oh my god, Jesus cheating!
Oh my god, he's in GZ.
Jeez, that's why it's called that!
You pronounce it out, and it says G's!
It's been obvious all along. Well, Skyreon killing that bug in one go, so that's a little bit of a comeback. I like that jump attack. He bounced off the wall back onto the bed.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a fun one when it happens. Okay, does Sky... Oh, so one thing I'm noticing, neither of them have enough rupees to pay the bow toll.
Oh, Watchtower's coming up though, we can get a few there.
That's true.
Like, given Sky covered it for both of them last race, I think it's bonused on G's to get enough.
Yeah, otherwise that's just kind of unfair, right?
Hmm.
You know, otherwise Sky's just... Maybe it's not unfair. We don't know what these two have done separately. Maybe G's bought Sky an ice cream cone or something. I don't know.
Maybe. So G's has messed up the setup both times so far. Yeah, honestly, I think that's wise going back into the loading zone because the car guard would definitely have come to play.
Definitely the smart play.
There we go. Oh, going too far back. Like I said, you want to be pretty far back on the fence so that you can get a good dash, but Skyreon takes the lead.
Maybe it's the reverse. Maybe Sky bought G's an ice cream cone and now G's is having a sugar rush.
Wow. And Sky being real careful with that last dash, but he made it through, and that's the overtake. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that again.
Oh, G's trying to walk too far back.
That's too far to the right. That's not going to work
all the way.
Okay. Apparently saying that's not going to work made it work.
Yeah, the range on the setup list method is pretty big. You just have to adjust your final jump.
At least for calling it quote-unquote setup list, I usually try to go as far left and wiggle to the right, so I grab as far left as possible. But maybe that counts as setup. I don't know where you start to define what a setup is.
I mean, in this case, when I say setup list, I just mean not doing the, like, hold right, consistent ledge climb spot. She's demonstrating this manipulation thing. and not holding up his part of the bargain. He should be getting these rupees.
I think he's angry about that ice cream cone.
I think there might be something else he's angry about, but...
What, bomb house skip? No. I'll bet a lot of money that Sky bought him mint chip ice cream and G's wanted chocolate.
Oh, mint chip?
Mint chip's good. I'm not going to knock mint chip.
It's good. I want some ice cream now. I think I have some.
Hey.
Oh my god, yes. After this race.
Nice.
Not
That goes
chip.
for everyone in chat. If you have ice cream, go and get it now. Because otherwise we're kind of just doing Death Mountain Trail.
Mint chip is nice depending on the brand.
It is. It can feel kind of cheap, right? Like, it's the quality of, like, the chocolate chips in there that really makes it, because the mint ice cream, it's kind of hard to mess that up. But if you just have, like, generic chocolate in there, it's not going to complete it. It's just going to make it... It's not bad, but it just feels very bland. Where if you have, like, a solid consistency and amount of chocolate throughout, then it just makes it peak, right?
I'm definitely a fan of, like, the... Oh, the Shadow Beast is fully ignoring G's. I'm definitely a fan of, like, the... Like, little... Oh, what's it called? Little flakes of chocolate, rather than, like, big chocolate chips. Nice super jump from Sky. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, like the little... Nice super jump. Yeah, I think I know what you mean by flakes. Yeah, those are nice. The little disc almost things.
Barely not getting hit off by the Kagero.
Oh, but the card is going to do this. Interesting.
Yeah, I think, let this be a lesson. If you see the Kagero that close, don't go for the Mytho charge.
That is a good lesson. One that I will not internalize because I think it's fun.
That went from, it is fun seeing Wolflink just flying around killing everything. So that went from...
But it is also slow.
40-second lead for Sky for G's to now a 32-second lead for Sky. Bombhouse skip being the difference.
Yeah, which is sad to see. That's... Well, we have RNG coming up, and neither of them are paying the toll. They only have a total of 13 rupees. They can't afford the perfect RNG anymore, so we'll see what happens.
Even if they pull their money, which... I didn't think this through. At least Sky has 7. That's a nice number.
True. It's a prime number.
I was going to say, the bribery doesn't even happen right now, because I kind of forgot that TD was a thing. I am paying a lot of attention. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, so text displacement is a trick in this game, and it is what's going on right now. Sky getting the weird, slow camera pan things? I don't even know how this happens sometimes, but pretty sure it delays the text box and loses time.
I think it's just how far away you are. I'm not yawning because the race is boring, I'm yawning because I'm tired.
I thought you were yawning because you wanted to talk more about ice cream.
I am definitely craving it now, but there is something more important going on my screen currently. Losers Finals, Game 2, oh my goodness.
Me miscounting Jesus talks again, because I'm pretty sure that was 2.
2?
I really just... Yeah.
I think you should just keep your mouth shut. Don't talk about how many times they talk anymore.
I need to get that game about Sesame Street counting for the N64 and boot it up and relearn how to count. But Sky did count a number of times that I got bored of counting and stopped counting, so I'm guessing 6.
I like how it like becomes the biggest talking point of the races. Wait, did I see that right? How many times did they count? I wasn't looking. It matters, but I wasn't looking.
Are we gonna get
can
the
they
cool
redeem
side
themselves and
hops?
not get hit?
I cannot. Jeez, it's up to you.
Exactly, I put the astronaut. Okay, jeez, come on, you can do it. Hold the line.
What did Sky
What are you
bump on?
calling on? Interesting angle.
G's
There we
getting it.
go.
Thank you, G's.
Alright, well now we'll get confirmation of how many times they spoke. This is apparently the most interesting part of this run. The great mystery that could have been solved if we just looked. But,
Well, we have like a solid minute before that we get to that point, because they have to run back.
I'm impatient though. Go faster.
Yeah, Sky, just unlock that movement speed, because you're in GZ, right?
I thought it was G's that was in GZ.
Oh
they
yeah,
both?
well no, G's made GZ. Oh, they're both in GZ.
They gentleman's agreement
They had a gentleman's agreement.
Have you done that though? Like accidentally started a run with cheats on?
I have not done that, just because of my weird setup to get my PAL copy even launched with Swiss.
Yes,
I have never done that. Because personally, I use the Twilight hack off of my NTSC copy to launch my PAL. So it takes like 4 minutes to do. I don't think I could ever do that.
And yeah, that's annoying. That's the nice thing about like playing on a PAL console is you still have to boot it into Swiss with 480p, but you can use the PAL copy that's already in there to do the Twilight hack. So.
Oh, see, that's nice.
Alright.
I didn't see how many times Sky talked. I'm watching G's right now.
Okay, yeah, 1. I can't read Spanish, I can't track the conversation. Okay, it seemed like he talked 4 times.
He talked 4 times, it looks like. Sky, I'm guessing, talked probably 6.
Oh, maybe it was 3 though, because normally when you talk 4 times, it only takes 2 more to get to the...
But 3 doesn't lock in, does it?
No. I don't know how this works. I just press
It remains a mystery. Ooh. Sky having the good reads, getting 2 pushes off instead of getting a slap.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have...
Oh, please! No! Was that 6 slaps? Did he slap the amount of times that he had rupees?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, I think it did catch up a little bit, but...
Yeah, similar bow RNG again from the 2 of them.
Yeah, 14-second difference, at least. I don't know, I don't trust my stream sync. Caught up a little bit, that's what's important. But Sky, this time, will be in the lead, heading into Goron Mines. I was just saying before, only Skyreon has split speeds, I think, as part of his race strategy, is running without a timer.
See, I do trust my split, and I get 16 seconds, so...
Okay, nice.
And I only trust mine because I'm using the ZSR timer below the 2 streams instead of Sky's.
Ah, nice. True, that's right there as well. Bestia. I wonder, I haven't seen anyone else. Maybe I should have shouted it more loudly from the rooftops. That depending on the way you press this button, you can mash boots to take them off again during the cutscene, and then you have to take them off after the elevator goes up.
You can what now? I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, so you know how like when you get quick button presses, you can like do an action afterwards. One of the actions
Yeah,
is
you can-
taking boots off.
So you have like one that you can input for getting. Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
Yeah, but it's weird with that button. Like you have to like roll over it, like get in the quick button press to activate the cutscene. I don't know. The elevator's weird. As are these flame skips, but I think given the fail last race, yeah, Sky's just not even going to attempt it the first time. Acceptable. So
Respectable.
It's like 16-second lead entering mines. Just Hannah has to hold it if he can. G's definitely going to be going for flame skip though to try and make up some of that difference.
And it's definitely at the point where Sky should just be going for safe but fast strats where he can, so that he just maintains the lead that he has. Where G's needs to make up a bit of time.
Comfortable but fast. Like that torch slug strat, I personally find it to be the most risky, but it's what he's most comfortable with.
Yeah, and he was talking about... Oh,
good backup.
Alright. Good backup. He was talking earlier, Sky was, before the races started, about timing how Nimzo does the third flame skip and getting it to be a little bit faster, so not surprised with how the races have gone that we haven't seen that, but that'll be interesting to see if whoever advances ends up in Grands doing the same strat as Nimzo then, after practicing a bit.
Really? I always time torch slug is faster, and I just did the way I do it because it's most comfortable for me. But again, it's one of those things where it's basically preference.
Oh, it's definitely preference. That's pretty much the name of a lot of things in this game, which is weird for how long any percent is, that a lot of things are just preference. Or I guess maybe not as weird, because we have more variance, we don't care about 0.2 second difference very much. Even then, 0.2 is a large amount of time, some people do care about that, and so they call things preference on a much lower time scale.
Oh,
G's bonking.
G's, yeah. Unfortunately, you have to wait for it to go all the way back in before you can pull it back.
And pulling out a fourth time just to be safe.
Slow clips, unfortunately. So Sky able to pull ahead even further.
Sky getting a gold on the first key shard split.
I always find it funny
Very
referencing
nice.
people's splits when the stream can't see it at all. Like, trust us, guys, trust us.
Trust us, that was a gold. With G's not having splits, I could call them all golds. It's probably wrong.
It's a nice quality, Pippi. One that I'm going to take advantage of.
Yeah, did you not see that G's just golded his Rutella split there?
Oh my god.
That was
You guys
phenomenal.
can't see it, but G's split image is Rutella. So, hooray. It's fun seeing with Magnetic Ceiling. People always do like different combos to each other. There's no cutscene there, what are you doing? I totally, that muscle memory though, I totally relate to it. Because when you get the quick button presses, it's like the cutscene right after that when you try to instantly skip. So he like instinctively just mash start. But yeah, Skyreon going for left, right, neutral, then stab. G's going for same combo actually. Oh, is that a right, left, neutral?
G's is definitely doing left, right, neutral. But I thought that was reversed from what Sky did, so maybe Sky did right, left, neutral? We're phenomenal at paying attention.
Well, for the first set, not really. You just don't really want to stab until the final one. But
Exactly. Now, that's something that's interesting that I personally don't understand very well, because I know the quick hits involve left, right, forward down, so stab then down. But I guess what you want there is distance, not speed. So you want to do the stab as the finisher.
Yeah, it's the stab lunge that gets the most distance, but the rest of them are like the stab does tiny steps for the normal combo. Nice iron boots roll for G's. Skyreon gonna make it through? Barely.
Getting in before the Tektite started to jump at him, so a little scary, but with a decent amount of room. Recovering from last game where he voided there.
This is another fun room where you can see everyone does it differently. Like,
oh yeah,
Sky and I like to board the platforms here on the way to the gate clip. You can see G's just swimming straight up. Guy again. It's nice seeing 2 races in a row because he failed the walkie slashy last run, so this time he's opted for a spin.
No, he actually failed the walkie slashy this run too. He did the exact same thing as last run.
I'm so good at watching the runs. Well, he didn't grab the ledge at least, right?
He did grab the ledge.
What? Okay.
And G's did the same thing as last run too.
You can. Chat can see the race. You can watch yourself. I don't need to be telling you what's going on. He does skip. Woohoo!
This is me missing the point of what a commentator is.
As much as I love Goron's RTA, I don't know how I'm going to perform if we go for a 3rd race if Sky wins this.
Sky getting
first try,
let's go.
Very clean. I love just telling people exactly what they just saw with their own eyes. That jump slash can be so scary sometimes when you don't get like the perfectly right like angle on jump slash. It looks so close to hitting the wall on the way down.
It's very scary. After I do the combo, I start counting my steps, and I know that I can go. I think it's 3, but I always go more. Nice. Is that the first time that we've seen that?
I think so. At least first try set up this, like first try unbuffered.
Yeah, I believe it is completely the truth.
And then a redemption for Skyreon here, going for 2 cycle. So will he be able to get?
Will he get the spin? No.
Dan Goro. Oh, close enough actually. It looked like he was going to run away.
Not perfect RNG, but good enough to get the early 3rd cycle. What is G's doing?
Oh, IL strats. No, did that? Oh, the left throw. Oh my god! I love it.
What is he doing?
I love it.
I haven't seen this before. What is that? Is that just a different one?
Yeah, setupless 2 cycle. So in the IL, you have early boss flags, so you can't use the position you started as a setup. So you have to kind of jump down and just do it. And for some reason, like, I had like a decent-ish method for it, lining up with the codes on the ground. G's found that difficult, so he made a more difficult version where you purposely throw left because the left throw doesn't move you as far. Which is why I thought that would fail, because he was so close to the ledge, but the left throw... that was so good.
That was very cool to see, yeah. I've never seen that before. Maybe I should start doing my own ILs of this. This is a good IL. I've heard multiple people say this one and Snow Peak are supposed to be very, very fun.
This one is great. It's really brutal if you go for the fastest strats, but there's also there's like tiers of difficulty you can elect to do. That was a treat though. Yeah. I love that.
Not doing kitty jump and instead doing the backslice moon boots in slab room. Yeah.
Wow, I got so excited for that John Goro fight that I stopped bothering to pay attention to the timer that I had, so I have no idea what the difference is.
Well, we'll figure out here in a second. And by a second, I mean like quite a bit of time from now.
We'll figure it out in the amount of time that they are apart. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I wonder... Will Sky... So, in Sky 56 PB, knowing he was on pace for it, he purposely went for much safer strats in this, like, last little stretch of the run to ensure he could get it through the door. I wonder if he's... I did it again! I was too intent on watching what was going on that I stopped paying attention to my timer. You can do it. I'm just going to watch it.
I had 25 seconds.
Nice. So this should be a pretty comfortable ending, but... Yeah, I was going to say, so I think he might go for safer strats now to close this out, and he is. He's not going for the parkour, even though he went for it first run, got it cleanly. It's a risk that's just not necessary. And so same thing, I think, with the last jump slash to skip the final drawbridge. You can jump slash on or over the bridge, but again, much safer is just to go into the wooden plank on the left, and I think we're probably going to see him go for the safer strat, just to reduce the risk as much as possible.
And it's looking like we're going to have to sit through a third game, and by have to I mean get to.
Woohoo.
And yeah, this is going to be pretty much the length of what we would see for an any percent race, which, fair enough, we've all run any percent, I think. Hopefully. Usually people have run any percent. Usually people have run other...
All four of us here have.
All four of us have. Yes, G's does have an any percent PB. It's just really old. I forgot.
I gotta say, so again, trust me guys, Skyreon just golded. The 2 times that he's gone for the not parkour strat, so his PB and just now, he golded.
He just golded that one by, well, he golded that one by 0.0, so that's not...
No, by 1.6. He's comparing against a gold.
Oh. I don't know what the 0.0 means.
That's, like, potential time save, so because he was comparing it... You know what? Doesn't matter. They can't see the splits anyway, so what we're talking about sounds like nonsense.
Yeah, that's not even on there.
Skyreon,
so, point is...
the left leg chain. That's not as fast, but you know what? He's ahead by like 25 seconds, so...
Is it really? I thought it didn't matter.
Yeah, so it takes... I can't articulate at this time of the morning. You can trip him on like the second step, and he starts with his... I'm going to watch right now, because he goes left, right, left, and then you can trip him. But if you pull him his right leg, then he goes left, right, and then you trip him. So that's like the fast trips. So there he is, the boss is done. The thing with going on the left side is you can also have under his armpit, which is cooler. So
yeah, interesting. G's almost getting hit and now has the iron boots on.
I think he might go for the moon boots. I don't know.
Can you do that on GameCube moon boots?
I'm not sure. Oh, the attack! That attack is sick.
That attack is sick. I didn't even know he could do that.
Yeah, I guess he knows that Skyreon was ahead of this race, so he was trying to show off the cool strats, but...
What random enemy could we start calling Bonnie now? Do you have any ideas?
You don't have ending blow, what are you doing? Okay, there we go.
Ganon, sure. Puppet Zelda's name is now Bonnie. And we have Sky finishing with a 57.46.
Nice run.
Very nice, respectable time. It's one of the few 57s we've seen.
Oh, well, that puts us at 1-1.
Time
for a third race? Oh my gosh. Oh,
yeah.
Let's go. Go on, let's
go get your ice cream.
Oh my god, true. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for G's to finish, but while we have a little break before the final match, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do them all at once.
I believe we're signed up to do all three if we needed to, so... I think I remember looking at that once.
They are in fact doing all three in a row. Hello again.
Hello,
Hello, hello.
Switching G's here, finish it up shortly. GG to them both, and then we'll have a short break between the races again, and it'll be starting up and again in probably about 5:10 Eastern or whatever time it is for you. GG's to G's, 58:45.
So they both did a better race than the first one.
Yeah, very nice to see. Maybe we'll see the
And
best
now-
race in the third one.
And we go from being warmed up to potentially a bit fatigued. But I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
Gonna do that. We'll be back in a couple minutes, and thanks, though.